Alright, welcome back. So in this video we're going to talk about the Pantone extension. So let's go to Window, go to Find Extensions on Exchange, pop that open, and I'll bring it over here. Okay, there we go. And then let's scroll down and we're going to do Pantone extension for Adobe Creative Cloud. Now one thing I want to point out, whenever you're looking at extensions, make sure you check the version of the software. Make sure that it's a 2019 version or a 2020 version so that your software is compatible with it. Because I had an issue with one of the extensions I was trying to add on this course. It didn't work because I didn't check the version. I didn't think to, because I didn't think that they would put something on there that it wouldn't work. However, I learned my lesson. So to check that, to check your version, you go to Help and About Photoshop, and you can see right here 20.0.7 release. So this is the 2019 version. And you'll know that because if you go into Creative Cloud, okay, it wants me to upgrade to 2020 right now, and I'm not doing it yet, but I will be doing it soon. But if I go into photography and we go to Photoshop and we have the version that I have open, this is the 2020, this is the 2019 version. So if I hit open, for some reason it doesn't say that. That must be a Mac thing. All right, no problem. I'm using Windows for this course, but on my Mac version, when I open it, it tells me that's 2019. So that's fine. In this example, I'm using 2019. But you want to make sure that the extension works for 2019 or 2020, depending on which version you have. Because Adobe is going to push you to download 2020 if you're staying on Creative Cloud, because they upgrade every year. So this is around the time where they do that. They upgrade it right before the new year. That way they can launch their new stuff and all that. So this is the Pantone extension. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Free. I'm going to accept and continue. The terms and conditions, the end user agreement, and we're going to go to View My Exchange, okay, and we're going to install. So it's installed, and there it is. So it popped up on Creative Cloud and said, okay, it works. So now we're going to open up Photoshop, and what I want to do is we're going to go into Window, Extensions, Pantone, and there it is, okay. So what I want to do is, let's minimize this just for a second. Let's open up the extension we used before, which was Remove Background Extension PSD. And now you can see, okay, they have a couple things here. I'm going to kind of make this a little bigger. Let me close these so we have a little more room. There we go. And I'm going to close this one and that one, just so we have the full length there. We're going to close this one as well. Call the group, close the tab group, and then just leave the layers open. That's fine. So you can see here, we have a 30-day trial with this. So you can pick, you can convert palettes, harmonies, extract, measure, FAQ, send feedback. Okay, so that's their little menu that they have here. We can activate, so you need to sign in on their, create an account, and then really get into it. Now I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to show you the Pantone colors that they have here. So you can look through all the different colors and kind of, you can add it to the swatch. So you'll see it's right here, and then we can add that to the kitty. This is really just a color wheel to give you right here, okay. So it's time-saving color workflow extension with all Pantone colors, palette creation and collaboration, easy conversion from RGB, hex, CMYK to Pantone. Okay, so you can really grab a color here and then it will convert it for you. And you see the different examples here, how they can grab that image and really, so I can go here and I can hit the eyedropper, okay, and we can drop that color. So let's drop a color in there, right? And this one too, right? So what this does, and I really like this because when I'm coming up with new ideas for different stuff that I'm doing for LearnTech Plus, I can go in here and I can select different colors. And let's say that I like this Pantone and this Pantone here, and this Pantone right there. Then I can compare them right next to each other and see which one I want to use. You know, so we can save that, create a new palette, etc. So let's create a new palette. Yep, there you go. And we should be able to let's look at the they got CMYK. Let's see if they have let's see, spot color, ink, encoded paper, graphic design. Okay, they should have fashion home interiors. Okay. Very cool. So like this one, if you want the RGB code, it's right there. If you want the hex, if you want the lab, you can open it full screen and then you can see what it looks like. Because I really like blues, so the fact that I can do that, I can open this up and compare it to what I'm working on and see if that's the color that I want to use. This is fantastic. So I could literally do this for another 2 hours, but I'm not going to do that. So I just wanted to show you that. Let's go through a couple more here just so you can kind of get an idea. Other Pantone systems, so this is CMYK. So let's say that you wanted that same blue color for this. You know, you could, here's all the different colors. So you have hex, CMYK, RGB, and it's all the same tone. So that way, if you're doing RGB, which is this one, and then you're doing one that's CMYK, then you have it, you know. So like this example, let's add this to the color bar, color to bar, okay? And then let's add color to swatch. And now what we got is this is the background for the kitty, right? And then you can add this one to the bar. So, and we can add a swatch, okay? And then we can do a little lighter color. So then if I hit X, then I do that. Now I can see which one I like better. You know, I can work with those two colors and then we can go from there. And we can really look at this wheel and see where the best contrast is. Because like, for example, this, right? I'm with my logo and all the graphics that I'm doing like a navy blue, and then I'm doing a light blue for good contrast, and then a dark gray. So if I want to look for a dark gray, that's actually not bad. I can add that to the color, and then I can add this to the swatch. And then what that's going to do is it's going to give me that gray color. And then if I want to see what the blue looks like, I can grab a light blue here. Let's grab that one. I can add it to the swatch and then use it there, and I can see the contrast. Okay, so it's quite a bit. But that's really what this is all about. It's really about finding the colors that you need for your project. So I'm going to save this. And we're not going to make a separate file for this one because really it's just you're filling with colors. That's all you're doing. So I just wanted to show you that because this is a great way to, when you're starting on a project, if you need to figure out colors that you want to use, this really opens the door for a lot of things because it has everything you need right here, so you don't have to go very far. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to, you know, go get examples elsewhere. You can just do it all right here. And on top of that, you can expand this out so that you have just about the full Monty here of the screen, which I recommend doing. What just happened? Okay, I broke Photoshop. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. What it does is it will give you the, I would almost use the whole canvas for this and then close down everything else, just so that you have the most area to work, even the layers for right now. That way you have, you know, you still have a view of the canvas. Let's see here. Really? Why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. You have a view of the canvas, but you can still go through all the colors and figure out which one you want to use for your project. So it's a lot of fun. I love colors, so like I said, I could talk about this for a long time, but I'm going to cut it now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.